Welcome, Aries, to your Tarot 2023 forecast. I'm Gene Meyer with Inspiring Clarity, and I'm glad you're here today. Today, we'll be doing a nice yearly forecast. So I'm just finishing up. I want to put out your number cards for this year, and then we'll get started. What I'm going to do is give you a short forecast of every month, a yearly wrap-up, a set of lucky numbers for the year, and we're going to call it good. So I hope everyone is doing well today. This is Gene Meyer from Inspiring Clarity, and I'm glad you're here. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to have to move these back and out of the way a minute. I thought you guys might appreciate looking at how I put things together for your readings. I know this is off-camera view right now, but I'm going to need the room up here to get started. So, anyway, I've decided to use my Morgan Greer deck, and I got a brand new deck. So the top row has that brand new Morgan Greer deck. But the second row, because I thought there might be too many cards missing that we needed to tell the story, I went in and got my original, most trusted Morgan Greer deck for the second half of the year. So we're gonna use those part of the reading. We have some jumbo playing cards. We have some fortune-telling cards for a quick yes or no answer. We have the Rider-Waite Tarot. We have Grand Lux Tarot for confirmation. We have Oracle cards. So let's get it started. So we're going to start in January, Aries. And our first card is the Six of Wands, or Rods. Okay? And normally this means moving in together. So you may have been living with somebody. You may be living with somebody. And this is a straightforward phase. So I'm thinking you're not seeing what might possibly be going on, but the horse is interested in something. So if you have some kind of distraction in January, know that it was meant to be. Ooh. And it could be a broken heart. The Three of Swords often is symbolized as the heartbreak card, the cheating card, but it could entirely mean a failure, something that really affects your heart. It could be the loss of somebody that affects your heart. So even if you're in a relationship, I'm not saying you're cheating, okay? But there's going to be some heartache in January. Oh, and then it becomes important that it's all about you and about what you want and what you like and what you want to get done. So I think you should claim January as your month. And the other card that I have here, this is called Gypsy Witch Fortune-Telling Cards. And this is card number 23, just in case you're wondering. And I'll offer these as a prize for new subscribers sometime this year. So let's talk about these Gypsy Witch cards. This says the Ring. The ring where to the right pertaining to indication. This kind of means that your relationship is probably going to break up. And so, if there is something that is happening, maybe you have a little chance to prepare for it. Maybe it's going on now. But let's take a look and see what's going on in February. Ooh. February looks so much better because you're getting the things that you're wanting. The things that you are after are starting to come. We've got some travel, we've got some jewelry, we've got some fun, we've possibly got a new place, a new relationship. Everything you're looking for is on the horizon in February. So that's a great card. Oh, and then we've got the 6. I'm sorry, I hold it up there so I can see it in the light. But I've got the 6 of rods. Something stopping. Something from your past. If you look, he's looking in the direction of his past. Something from that past is stopping them from realizing that happiness. So let's see what that might be. Oh wow, and this is something here too. This is the 7 of rods and the 7 of cups. I was minded to say these 2 numbers will be important. So, alright, and then our next card from the Rider-Waite deck is the 2 of Pentacles. You're juggling things. Could be juggling money, bills, relationships, obligations. So it may be a while before things really come through. Sometimes when we're juggling things, we're just holding ourselves together. All right, here we go. Our Witch's card. It's a 6 of Hearts, which is a great love card, but it's also number 3. And it says, the house depends upon its success of all who venture there. So you will have good fortune and pleasantness at home. So that's good to know. In February, things will be nice and light and easy. You may even have some friends over. And you're going to be doing the things you love to do, so that's great. Let's move on to March. Oh, you may have a legal problem. The Hierophant is usually a judge or a legal person. So you may have something legally going on. Wow. And the Emperor. So you may need a lawyer. And this could mean divorce, just saying. So you may need a lawyer. And again, this person is pointing at your past. This is a specially created love card, but it's the Lovers. Perhaps it's a Gemini that has your heart. Perhaps you thought you were in that soulmate relationship card thing. This is actually, a lot of people consider this the twin soul card. So if you thought you were in that twin soul relationship, they may not actually be. And then our last card is number 15. And this shows a letter. Expect some important correspondence. So that may be your summons to court, or it may be the outcome of something that happens in court. So that's quite interesting. Okay, Jeffrey, let's take a look at April. April, we're looking forward, finally, in a future direction. Page of Swords. Could be a young person involved in whatever you're moving forward with. And then we have the 4 of Coins. So someone may have some money issues. They're thinking about money, the hesitant look on their face, and they're trying to hold on to that. So you may have somebody borrow money, or you may need to borrow money. Wow, and that's really weird, because it's followed by the 5 of Coins. And the 5 of Coins shows people out in the snow, in the weather, by themselves. So possibly someone's going to be evicted, possibly over not enough money. Hopefully that's not your new house. Also, it could mean that somebody feels like they're out in the cold. Because all of this sounds horrible, but it's really not. It's a lot of our normal day life. So if you're feeling out in the cold, then just try and relax. Our next card is the 11, the Fox. Clever thinking. Think about things before you make that leap and before you move. So let's move on to May. I'm not trying to make this an hour-long video, though I may. Alright, so we're in May, and the first thing we see is the Page of Cups. But that's interesting if you look at it. Him and her are looking at each other. So the Page of Cups, maybe a new person in your life. But then we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess would be somebody like a priest or a rabbi. Somebody that could offer some advice, maybe marital counseling. And maybe, but then we have the Fool. Because fools don't need advice. They just do their own thing. They don't need any help. Oh, and this one. Wow. Okay. Just number 51. The lion presents a shocking bad news. So, there's going to be some shocking bad news in May. Wow. Well, like I said, it's kind of a normal life. I mean, when you look at the overview from start to finish. All right. So June is looking good. 10 of Cups. Harmonious. Perhaps somebody gets back together here. And it becomes harmonious. Oh, look at that. And the sun shines on them. Look at this. It shows you meet a new person, you have a new relationship, and it's really good because, wow, the Ace of Swords says it's a new beginning, a new relationship. So if you got out of this one, you're done being tangled up with all of that. You're looking forward to doing something else and moving on. You're going to meet somebody, and it's going to be a very harmonious relationship. And to make that matter any clearer, the Bear says. The Bear is a sign of a very, oh geez, I hate not being able to read, a very special connection. So that sounds great to me. So let's move into July. And I'm going to put these on top of each other because I'm running out of room. There's my good old cards, my friends. This is my old deck. You can see by the backs of these the difference in these cards. But by July, if you put in that hard work, you will reap what you sow. So take your time, move with purpose and action. Oh, and we've got the Six of Cups, the soulmate card. So you're working hard to keep that relationship, and that is fabulous. I'm glad to see it's still going so well. To have so many of these happiness cards come out really changes this whole reading. And our next card is the Two of Rods, which normally signifies moving in together. So perhaps you and this new person that you're so happy with will move in together. And And our next card is number 52. The shepherd tells us to tend to our own business, mind our own family, and we'll be where we need to be. Alright, so that's July. How we doing as far as time? On to August. The lovers, here we go. Gemini again. Soulmates, twin souls. Beautiful. And somebody's feeling good, this beautiful purple. Your dreams and wishes are coming true. You have that great feeling of richness, of happiness. And our next card is the Five of Swords. Time to pick up your things and just go home. Do your thing. Be on your own. Take with your spoils and move forward. And then our next card is number 33, the Clover. Good luck. General good luck for the month of August. Perfect. I like that. All right. September starts with the Three of Swords again. So you might be having a little bit of problem. Wow. And you might have to worry about working it out. But I just noticed something. We also have the Six of Rods. Just like here, the same two. The same two. Wow. How weird is that? So, sorry, I just had to stop and notice that. So, if you were the fool and took her back, she's going to leave again. Or he's going to leave again. It may be harmonious for a while, but... Oh, and are you kidding me? This card is here too, isn't it? No, Two of Cups is not. Okay, but the Two of Cups normally means a soulmate relationship, but this one presented in the reverse. So there's something going on in that connection. Wow. I didn't even realize this deck had a joker, but I don't think it's joking. So you got some pretty serious stuff coming up, you know. I don't want to be the bummer of bad news, so please don't blame me. So our next, let's see, July, August, September, October. Wow, look at this. Queen of Cups. And look at the direction. Somebody from your past will have something to do with you and this person, because, as I told you, I used my oldest, most trusted deck so I could make sure I had the right cards for the reading. So whatever's going on here is also going to be involved there. And this, we have the Ten of Rods. It's a heavy bundle to carry. There's a lot of things going on, and sometimes we just don't get it. So take it easy. Watch out, because there's a snake in the grass somewhere. Be careful. All right, November next year, 1 year from now, your hands are tied. There's nothing you can do at this point. Oh, and you refuse to see that. So, you know, it's kind of like reap what you sow. We have the King of Swords, and that's in the reverse position. You don't have anyone to help you. And I'm glad. Oh my God, this has been so synchronistic. I didn't know the deck had 2 jokers. So it's twice not funny. Alright, let's get to December next year, and I'll get to ending this video. December next year shows somebody ran away, somebody fled, somebody left. Things changed, and that's the 8 of Cups. Oh my gosh, this is the 8 of Cups from the Rider-Waite deck. So somebody's definitely leaving. Somebody's definitely leaving. Possibly their marriage, their commitment, no matter what is going on, because this is normally a sign of a very contented relationship. So somebody's leaving a contented relationship. We don't know why. Okay, and this card gives us an answer. There are some dark clouds moving your way. So whatever's going on here, you know, you've got some emotional issues to take care of. We haven't really got any financial ideas, so it doesn't seem to me like this is a big financial picture or something that you may be looking for. And this looks like a normal overall reading. So let me know what you think, Aries. I wish you all the best of luck. Love to all. Alright, we got one more thing to do today. We need to get your lucky numbers for the year. So I'm shuffling right now, and here is your first lucky number, 5. 5 means you're halfway there. Things are going to work out. You just need to do a little more work. So let me see. And your second lucky number, that's also 5. 5 in black means financial success. 5 in red means success in love. So you're going to have you're starting a good relationship. And I like that for you as well. And our last number is 1. Now you know when you see these numbers in this order that that's a message for you. So you could see 551 on a license plate, 551 on an address. Pay attention to where you see that number. Use that number because that number is now imbued into you. I've used my positive power of projection to help you recognize when you're feeling lucky. So, I mean, not that way. Gotta have a little fun in this video anyway. So, that's all I have for you today. I wish you a great and powerful 2024. Love to all.